Okay, here's our first problem on the first gateway that we're going to work with. And what you probably should do on all of these, and this is a little introduction about how to use these gateway videos, is here's the problem. You should stop the video at this point and think about how you're going to solve this problem, and then watch the rest of the video to get my take on how to do it. Okay, so here I'll begin my solution. The first thing, this here obviously is of a form where we've got to multiply through, and this is a test of your ability to handle the coefficients. When you multiply two numbers that are raised to exponent values here, we add the exponents. So what is that going to look like? Well, 4 plus 4 is equal to 8, so it's b to the 8th, plus 4 plus minus 9 is minus 5, and then the rest of these values simply come straight down. You'll notice that this parentheses here means something, because this b to the 4th is distributed over both of these terms down here. But this parentheses really had no value, didn't really change anything. So I've written the problem out like this. Now, when we have integration and we separate things by plus signs, you can basically think of these as each being independent problems. And in terms of what the teacher was doing as a strategy, he was simply saying, oh well, let's give them a bunch of easy problems and they'll have to give us the answers. Instead of making this problem 1, 2, 3, problem 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll make it one problem, but they're really completely independent. Now, how to solve each one of these? Well, these are all going to be problems where you simply recognize the antiderivative and at the most do a little creative guessing, good guessing, whatever we want to call it. So we start out with here. What's going to happen here? Well, obviously this is the power rule. So it's v to the 9th divided by 9. Power rule. But now he's asking, well, how do you handle negative exponents? We still add 1. So minus 5 plus 1 is v to the minus 4th divided by minus 4 plus, we notice we brought our 6 out. You can always do that. You can always bring a constant multiplier out like this. And what we have to do is simply recognize, well, what's the antiderivative of this? And you should know that this is going to be arctan of v plus 4 times, what's going to happen here? Well, you just got to recognize that we're going to need the antiderivative of sine, which is going to be a minus cosine of 8v. But then, and this is a case of, our good guessing, we're going to need something to take care of this 8, because if we take the derivative of this, we're going to get sine 8v times 8. So to make this work out, we've got to divide it by 8 like that. And then each one of these, of course, would have the idea of a little constant, so we probably better put a little constant at the end like this. And we can clean this up a bit, take care of our minus signs, so we get v to the 9th divided by 9. This minus comes out, minus v to the minus 4th divided by 4 plus 6 arctan v plus, whoops, not right, that minus cosine we could bring out, minus, no, this is going to just be 1/2, because that will resolve, cosine 8v plus c. And there is our answer.